All right, let's take another look. Let's get this off. Right, so we were looking at collision functions for individual enemies. This is the goal one, and this checks the lava they spew. When you walk in front of them, it checks for each, so it loops, right? So it starts at 0, and I'm assuming it's going to increment 0. Oh, that's Medusa. Yeah, the function stops here. Yeah, so it loops every goal, looks whether it has a lava Y position or a lava in the level, if it's shooting anything, and then it compares it to the Lolo positions. Okay, and this would be the check for Medusas, which would mean their, yeah, the direction and its Y position. Okay, even though, yeah, the direction, even though it looks in all 4 directions, it has to know which one, or it has to do all 4, I guess. Let's first look where this is called from, which is our function check collisions. I think it was check mob collisions. Let's show in this assembly. That's this function. Yeah, that's this one, the last one we checked, and now we look at 5804. Can we scroll here? I mean, it should fill that in though. Okay, that doesn't work. 5804. Five, 804, which is not a function, or not a, oh no, sorry, it's here. So this is check Medusa collisions. I'm gonna make this smaller. Okay. And that's, we'll see what it exactly checks. Check Medusa collisions is 5804. Okay, let's reload our symbols. Okay, so it tracks the amount of Medusas. If there are not, if there are none, then we return. It checks Medusa 1's direction. Okay, but it probably increments, yeah, so 0, and it does 3 increments. That's weird. Why would they do it that inefficiently? Decrement A, and then it loads the position, and it compares Lolo's position. Okay, so this should check whether Lolo is on the same axis as Medusa, right? Because that's how the mob works. And then the function we had does check collisions with the actual Medusa block. But why would you do that? Like, why would you check for collisions with Medusa? This will never happen though, because you would die first. That's strange. Like, you can't approach Medusa. That's weird. to address 5804. Why does that not work though? Oh, it does. So yeah, it does check something here. With regards to Medusa, that's fine. And this is a different function. Let's go back to our collision function. And let's see what else we have. So we jump to 574F. I don't know why that's the case here. So we don't have any other calls, right? Yeah, we do. 56E0. 56E0. That's here. Okay, so we are in our collision test. And it checks hard framers left. Okay, let's see what we do here. So we're running in a level. And we see, are there any hard framers left? Yeah, there's 6 left. 2, 4, 6. Okay, we call a function. We XOR A, which is clean it out, put 0 in there. And then we load A into D234. What is that? D234. And we load D235 into HL, which is 0, which should turn to 0 once we do that. So yeah, 0 is written, 0, oh no, D234 is loaded as an absolute value into HL. So it's going to do something here though. Load 0 into B, sure. And now we call 5700. That might be an interesting function to look at. Oh, that's here. Okay. So it looks at, it loads HL into A. Okay. A into C. Let's first skip over this. And then D236, which is this one, is loaded into HL. Sure. B gets 1, another one of these functions. And then 237, which also is 0. And then load 2 into B, HL into A into C. And C0, okay. And return Z. Whether the Z flag is, I mean, it returns a Z value, right? So what could that do? I'm going to see whether I can knock out a function though. That would indicate whether this, for example, stops the activation of the enemies when we pick up all the hard framers. That might be this function. So let's continue and see. Yeah, so we end up here again. Good. Let's look at another function here. We were looking at our kill function, our collision check mob collisions. There was one function at the top, I think, that we haven't looked at, 56E0. 56E0. Yeah, this one. Yeah, that was something to do with the hard framers. Okay. So this one, let's see what it does. So there's 6 left. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We AND it. And we call 61D7. Okay, sure. D234. Oh yeah, so I think this, wait, D234. Yeah, it writes it here, but it's 0. Okay. Oh yeah, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are getting read and written here though. So we'll have to look at these 4 and see where these get values, and then that's what when this function becomes relevant, I think. And it might be when we are activating the end game, when the door opens, because the first check it does is how many hard framers are left. So let's go to the save state where that happens, just before exit. And I lost my function, obviously. It was 56E0. Right, so now if you go here, there are 0 hard framers left. And we were looking in D234. Oh, that's still empty though. Yeah, so, okay. D235 is loaded in HL. B is zeroed out. We're calling 5700. That's this one here. HL into A. Okay, let's see what it does. Okay, I didn't go in, that's fine. D236 is loaded now. Okay, loading 1 into B. Okay, now I'm going to go in. What does this do? HL is loaded in, just the value of HL is loaded into A, which was 236, which was empty here, right? Load A into C, I guess. So 0 into C, that's not going to do anything. Okay, we AND C0. Okay, also not going to do anything. And return if it's 0. We're returning 1. And we're here. Okay, we're loading 237 in HL. Loading 2 into B. The value that's going to be 0 going to in A, because that's empty here. And we're loading A into C. That's also not going to do anything. We're ANDing it and returning whether it's 0. So I'm going to change this. Can I? Yes, I can. And let's see what it does now that I changed the return value of this function, right? And it does nothing. What would change these values here? Maybe it is, let's try some different states, right? So let's start the bonus thing. Also doesn't do anything. I mean, we're in the die function. It's not going to be anything to do with bonus level, I think. Yeah, this is not going to add anything. I'm probably not going to make it either. But yeah, there's no values entering in here. we might take a look at the swimming thing with the egg floating on the water. Maybe that does something. Yeah, no, that doesn't add anything in these 4 values. Yeah, so let's try this one. Let's give her some ammo. D0, D0. Let's float on the water, and that was D230, right? So it's this one. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 is these 4 that we have to take a look at. Yep, nothing to do with floating, unless it's at the very end where we are drowning, well, where the egg is sinking. Because that did, I think, add something here though, so it might be related. Let's find out. Okay, you have to wait. Yeah, nothing to do with that. But let's look at activating skulls. Maybe it's something to do with that. That would be this one. Nope. Also nothing to do with that. Let's look at another enemy. This one. No, also nothing to do with this. Not even when I got caught. Let's look at Medusa. Yeah, that's not going to change anything either. Not when I get caught. Nope. What else could that be? I mean, it has to something to do with the hard framers, though. Not when finishing a level. Nope. I don't know why that one turned to 1, though. Not sure. So yeah, I don't know why that function is called 56E0. This one. It has to do with the amount of hard framers, and then these 4 bytes. So let's see, it always is 1, right? Now, can we put a condition on that? Yeah, that's a typical expression which I don't know how to write. I mean, it should be this though. Can we do this? Is that a valid expression? Looks like. Maybe not. Or are we? No, we're not broken. Okay. No, I need the article condition. I mean, I've never done tickle before though. EQ or double equals, okay. EQ perhaps. Come on. I mean, the slot doesn't really have to be there. Oh, does not. Oh, do I have to specify the thing better? The flag. How do I address the flag? So open MSX, breakpoint, flag condition. Reg PC. Yeah, maybe it's between brackets. Invalid command name. Okay. Okay, stop. Okay, this is annoying. I cannot. Okay. Invalid command name Z. That's strange. Yeah, I need to. These are watch points also. So let's see if we can. Condition. Simulation is much slower, sure. Let's look for conditions. Okay. I mean, it's not a register, so I forgot the name again. It's not going to be. Yeah, it has to be double equals, and it has to be. Yeah, it doesn't know that register. Okay, stop. This is not good though. You have to. Come on. Yeah, that's not a register. I mean, is it flag or? And also it should be on, not on 56E0, it should be on the return of that function, which is 5704, right? 5704. Okay. Does this work? Flag. Unknown command name flag, of course. Is it lowercase c, perhaps? Nope. This sucks because I just need to break on this. Okay, there are undocumented flags. That's interesting. Okay, never mind then. So it's 1, and it seems to be always 1. Okay, now let's get all the hard framers, right? Let's see if we change to 0 then. I mean, I can just load the state just before exit. Okay. Removes all the breakpoints. 5756 E0 until here. It's still 1. So I don't know what triggers this being 0. So I don't know what that function does. Fine. Let's look at the next one, which is 5694, which is this one. That's strange that it starts here, 5694. C81A. That looks high up. C81A. Okay, so current level, bonus level, level timer. So it's this one. C81A. And it's ANDed and return if the Z flag is set. And that is set, apparently. But yeah, it's 0, right? So we'll see what this does when we change that. Also does nothing. Could this be also invincibility related? Let's look at the bonus level. Oh, it's 6. Is it? No, that's a level number. Yeah, no, it's not invincibility. Nothing here. That didn't change it. Nope, didn't change it either. Nothing to do with Medusa. Nope. Wait, so the return value, yeah, so do we, if we put something here and we break, let's start a level and we break, do we continue onwards here, or it just returns the result of C81A? Yeah, I think it puts it in the A register. So let's load C81A, which is now FF, right? We AND it, which remains FF. Okay, no, yeah, which remains FF, and the zero flag is 0 now, and we do not return. Okay, so that's return if the zero flag is set. So now we load 4 into B and D1 DE. Okay, D1 DE. That's this 2214. What is this? And then IX plus 0 and 1. So that's 22 and 14, sure. Yeah, 14 and 22. It loads Lolo's position in HL, sure. That's 1808. Wait, what did it change? I think, what was Lolo's position? Oh, 8 and 18. Yeah, 1808, that's the position of Lolo, sure. Or at least no, it's 2 bytes, so it did both. Okay, and A, sure. I don't know what the SBC instruction does. Let's see. Did I not have a different one? I had a better reference. SBC of 2 registers, HL and DE. Okay. SBC subtract B. Okay, so it makes a subtraction. Okay, I guess if it's in the same position, it would be 0. Like it's going to subtract these 1422 and 1808. So what is 1422 now? It should be a position, right? I still have to figure out the positions better. Let's figure that out next, because so subtract and carry. It's not going to be the same position though. So it's probably testing for a certain position. And okay, and it's a relative a conditional jump, I guess. 56C1 is the destination, probably based on the Z flag. So do we jump or not? We do not. Oh, and there's a bullet involved. Load D0CF. D0CF. Oh, that's this one. Interesting. That is between. Oh, that's bullet count. Yeah, this has to do something with bullets though. So that's our bullet information, and it ends with the mob data here. So this one is indeed relevant, and it contains, oh, what does this contain? Oh, is this shot targeting or something? I don't know what 2214 is though. Maybe if we shoot this, so we load this, okay. We end it, there's nothing in there, okay. So maybe it's because it's doing the same thing here. It's checking Lolo's position with a certain location, and then it's checking the bullet Y. Interesting. IXT1DE. Oh, and it's incrementing both, so it's taking these two. Okay, and what is this? Activated skull push block tile top left. So these look like to be like a couple positions here. Are these emerald framers? So yeah, we have, oh, so we check D1E0, is that correct? Yes. And then we do a conditional jump, I think, to 569F, unless we don't. We do. Oh yeah, we're looping here. So now it's doing the same for, yeah, it's doing the same procedure, but now for these two. Interesting. It's checking it against Lolo's position, which is 1808. That's these two here. So I just have to figure out what's in these positions. And it probably will do this for these, or for all four of these. Yeah. So it's going to do this 4 times. And it has something to do with bullets too. There are 4 hard framers, but yeah, we can't put any more here. So what are there 4 of in this? Okay, did we crash? Oh. Crap. My disassembly window is broken. Okay, I don't know why it's not responding here. Okay, it's back. Right, so it was jumping here, right? So let's play. And now we are at D1DE. Oh, it's the next loop. Okay, so that's the first time. D1E0, D1E2, yes, and D1E4. And now it should stop. It should start back over at this one, at the first one. Yeah, and it's, yes. So it does check these 4 positions. Let's see where I can get Lolo to go. So we know what these positions mean. Let me save 5694. So I can come back easily to this function or this position. Reload. Okay, so now we're going to play without a breakpoint, and I'm going to see whether I can put lowest position in 2214. So where are we? These are our positions, right? So 2214. Y needs to be all the way at the bottom, I think. Oh, is this the exit? No, because that's 2618, I think. Yeah, that's exit door. So let's see, 22 and then 14. Oh, it's this one. Okay, I think I know. This is B mode. Yes. And I don't know why it activates now. I think I did put something on FF, and that's why it's now showing the treasures. So there are 4 treasures. Okay. So these are the 4 treasures locations. Great. Okay. And I think the treasures open the door, maybe. Why would that do it in the collision function, though? I mean, any good play? I mean, it doesn't really matter, of course. So this might be, because this was checked here too, right? What is this? D0CF was checked here too. Yeah, was checked here. So let's play in B mode. I'm going to reset just to make sure everything is in order, and let's play in B mode. So we'll see if something appears here. Okay. Okay, so nothing appeared here. 1604 is apparently our first treasure. And we are at 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 4. The next one is a treasure. And this one is going to go away, I think. Yes, it does. This hasn't updated. So all this does is check our treasures. The next one should be in 2A, 2C. So if you look here, that's our position, 2A, 2C. So we're at 2A is at the bottom. Okay, I have to get some ammo. Here. So 2A and then 2C though, that's all the way here. So it might not be the next one in the list. Because yeah, I can't reach. We're gonna encounter another one first. That's fine, that's fine. So let's put this in the memory first though. So D1, DE. So that's before this even. So that is treasure position, or treasure 1 position Y equals D1 DE, and then X equals the next one, F, and we'll do this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the E0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's reload that. And it should color these 4 positions. Yes, which it does. And that would make this function, the test function we were talking about, that would be check treasures, I guess. Check B mode treasures. 5694 goes a bit higher up. Well, no, 5, 6, yeah, it does. 5, 7, 5, 6, 9, 4, yeah. Okay. So this function is now known. 5694, okay. Yeah, that's this function, right? And B mode should be in one of these variables here though, C81A perhaps. Yeah, that was this one, C81A. No, C81A. Yeah, that this means is B mode or is A mode. So if we restart and we restart in A mode, that's going to be gone. What's the exact terminology? Type B. So let's keep it in A. The music plays and this remains 0. Okay. Now reset and play it in mode B. And this should be 1. Oh, it immediately changes, and that's construction mode. Okay, perfect. And do we have 2-player? That's 2-player, apparently. Yeah, great. So let's do this one first. Well, no, let's do this one first. Yeah, it's C80E. That would be C80E. That's high up. Yeah, that's the first one. That's player count. C80E, and 0 equals 1 player and 1 equals 2 player. And then we have, which one was it? I forgot already. This one here is C81A, is game mode. C81A, 0 equals type A, 1 equals type B, and 2 equals construction mode. Perfect. Okay, these are now known too, game mode and player count. And this should be updated. Yes, game mode, treasure position, and then the position. And yeah, I think you can shoot the treasures too. Let's try that. So we're in B mode now. We have to go to B mode. And then let's shoot the first position, or the first treasure. Oh, I'm in 2-player mode. I mean, that doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, that matters for this, so we have to look at that too. That's player 1 up, and yeah. Let's give us some ammo. Where is it? Here. So let's shoot. Oh no, that doesn't hit the thing though. But the treasure isn't here. Is the treasure elsewhere? This is the first position of the treasure, 1A OC. And our position is 1A04. Okay, so they are random perhaps? They could be random though. Save state, load state. Level 1 start. Now the treasure, okay, we're not in mode B, of course. Crap. Okay, the treasures are at 1604. We are in 04, it's just down, right? So we shoot, and I think we're going to hit one here. Yes. And strangely enough, this one appears too. So yeah, it checks whether Lolo is over it or a bullet hits it. Yeah, treasure position, Lolo position, and bullet position. Okay, that's what this does. Excellent. Which is also a collision check, I guess. So that makes sense. So it's not check mob collisions, but it's check collisions actually. Yeah, this is just check collisions because we're checking the B mode treasures as well. Let's also look at 560 to see if something changed with this extra information though. But we're going to rename the mob collisions to check collisions. And then we're going to look at 56E0. No, nothing else. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I mean, maybe it has something to do with B mode. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, D, 2, 3. Yeah, it's these 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I pick up a treasure, nothing happens here too. Okay, I have to pick up the top one. That's another treasure. Oh, right, that's not the treasure is over there. It's just these stamp things, or like the things that show the treasures. That probably is something there too that I have to pick up. Yeah, so this definitely. Oh yeah, that was here. That was this one. Wait, so collision. Oh. Wait, so this one disappeared. This is the. These are the tiles for the treasure, I think. So let's see. Yeah. Okay, so it didn't change the value yet. Oh, it's when I move over one. Okay. And that's the second. Well, no, it's the same values, right? It's these two. F7, F6. F7 is 247. Yeah, these are these stamps. 247 and 246 is the bottom of these two. I don't know why only the bottom, but sure. And they're all crowns, right? So I can call it crown or something. Okay. Yeah, it's like both tiles. I don't know. And this one too. Yes. If I'm over something related to treasure or stamps or crowns, I mean. Only 3 crowns. And even over the, like these are special tiles, I guess. If I'm over something that's important, I don't know why it's so, because it's the grounds, it's the exit door, and it's the treasure on top of the exit door. I mean, which is the same thing, of course, because the treasure is on top of the exit door. Okay, D1F0. I'm gonna add that anyway. So this is and this is a tile 1 and 2, I guess. Okay. I don't know why we need that, but sure. These are our treasure positions. Let's look at the function again. So we had our collision check 56E0. We were still looking at, yeah, hard framers, yeah, indeed. So we don't know what 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, and 7 do. That's strange that we've never seen a value in that. And apparently it's something we check every level. So 4 gets overwritten. That's also interesting. Does it do that too if I go to a regular game? Because this was mode B. Yes, apparently. Do we write that in this function though? Where are we? Not in this function. Check collisions 56E0. Yeah, load A into D234. So this is one. This one is overwritten for sure all the time, and it's emptied out. That's why it's always 0. It starts here. Okay. I can't figure out this function. That's fine. So let's see. That's the only one left, right? If the current bonus level is non-zero, then we return, okay. And then we check all the collisions. We jump to 574F, 574F. Oh, D229 is apparently also something. D229. This one is checked here every time, and it's dependent on that value that returns something too. So let's see what we return here. Okay. Oh, that was a conditional return. Okay, okay. Okay, we have to look at this function too, though, because that's an interesting one too. Where were we? Five, 7, 4F. Yeah, so this one, D229, does something if it kills us. Okay. Now let's see what makes this trigger. Because this is a specific situation, I think this might be, for example, a when we shoot an enemy and it comes back, we move in that place, then it kills us. So it might be for this. Let's check. So if I stand here, it'll kill me because the snaky will come back. If this turns into 1, then that's specifically for that one, I think. It's not. This did not become 1. This is also a kill trigger. This one became 1, but this one is 1 as well, right? So we have to see what writes here. And so let's call this kill Lolo 2. And it is D229. Okay, maybe that's drowning in the water, perhaps. Could be. Let's look at that. Okay, D229. Maybe we can put a right watch point on that though. At D229. Okay, that's this one, right? Yeah, D229. Now we have to die. Is it from a regular stop? I don't think, because that was this one, the other one. So if we do stop, yeah, we're not writing to this value. That's fine. Okay, now let's do the water level, because I don't think the water level triggered this kill thing though. Okay, let's write the water and see which one of the two. Nope. Okay, I can't have two in the water at the same time. Okay, which one are we looking at? This one. Oh. Ah, yeah. This is not a kill Lolo trigger. This is are we floating on an egg, right? No, I have to get off. Yeah. This is are we floating on an egg? And then it checks if we are floating on an egg, but the egg is gone, then we will die. And this is going to be the direction. Yep. Okay, this is floating on egg stuff. good to know. So yeah, so this is not a kill trigger. It probably checks whether there's an egg underneath us, which isn't the case here either, right? So is Lolo floating on egg? And then the one before that was the floating direction. I'm going to add it already because I'm pretty sure floating on egg direction. Let's copy the directions. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, this is the direction. Let's give us some ammo. Okay, I missed it again. Okay, 5 is down, 7 left. Yeah, this is definitely the floaty thing. I don't know why this 3 sometimes comes here though. That's interesting too. So 3 is right. We're still floating on the egg. It's interesting. It has something to do with that though. So let's look at the code again. Oh crap, I forgot where we were. Okay, so I think it was after 574F. 574F. Yes. So it does check simply if it is floating on an egg and it returns though. Or if it's not, then we don't check any further because it loads D220. Okay, this is the kill thing, and then we return. Okay, this is part of this function. So D220 is also something important because I think this might reference the egg. And if the egg is empty, otherwise, yeah, we return. Or yeah, so if it's floating on an egg and the egg is empty, meaning it has disappeared, then we kill him, right? So this is going to be if it's non-zero, like if it's something there. So this probably has the egg information. Let's do that again. I don't know why they're so far apart though. So we have an egg, not yet. Okay, yeah, that's indeed the egg information. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna break. Okay, almost breaking. So I don't know why that is 01 though. I think the rest is for tile entities or tile IDs. Let's see, 29. No, they are too far apart. Too far apart. Let's look. 1D is 29. Oh no, this is not a tile. It is a sprite. So 21 or 29 is not going to be it at all. No, that's an arrow. So it should be a sprite then. Pattern 29 is definitely not one. What do we have here? 209. Definitely also not. No, it has to be even. 5F is 95. It's not going to be one, and 209 also not. Are the eggs even? Yeah, the eggs are 176, 180, and 112, perhaps. Yeah. So those are not sprites. I don't know what these are though. Also, let's see what happens when I turn this off, because it looks like it's a bull. Okay, immediately kills me. So it doesn't change. Oh, is this the position I'm pushing? No. Oh, that's the size of the egg. No, that's strange. I wonder why. Okay. Oh, is this a position? Because now it's over here. It could be a position though. At least 2 of the 4. Yeah, it could be. Well, it didn't change though. Or is it the respawn position? That could be one of them. So let's look at our position here and see whether it's the respawn position. Ammo. Okay, we don't have. As soon as it's in the water, it has these values, but these don't change at all. And our current position is 0618, I think. Yeah, 0618, definitely not. Yeah, definitely not these guys here. So I did change this one, and that immediately moves it. So I don't remember what it was, but too late, I guess. Okay, that was not coming back. I should do a different egg. I can't push this in, I have to push this or throw this out. Oh, can I not shoot this out? I thought I could shoot this away. So 1DD1, 5FD1. I'm not sure what these do. Maybe the code will show us. But it definitely has something to do with egg though. Also, does it mean if I do this, can I now, oh, it stops. Can I now push this one? Oh no, it's completely confused. Okay, no. Yeah, it's completely weirded out now. Can I even make another egg? Yes, I can, and that still works, but yeah, no. It does respawn now though. Yep. Yeah, I think it was, wait, let me try that again. As soon as it hits the water, then this goes to 1, I think. So now not. Oh, there was a 2 there too. I think if it's half it's getting into the water, and 1 is when it's completely in the water. Let's see what it does at the very end, because then these values may be in play. But yeah, I think it's something like egg is in water, because this prevents us from shooting another egg perhaps, or dropping another egg into the water. Let's see what it does at the end, because it has to change sprites here to the smaller ones. Yeah, that's this, and this becomes 0. Wait, I have to move out of the way. Let's see, so this became 3. Oh, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It went. It's like a little timer, an animation or a position offset perhaps. So if I do 3, no, I can't trigger it. So yeah, it was 5. It's a little timer. That's interesting. Wait, let's does it come back? It does. If I can add more time to this timer, perhaps. Yeah, no, it's confused, but I think it is like it's the pushing into the water timer, I think. But for ease of debugging, I'm going to say this is egg in water. D2 to 0. Okay. Now we have this one, and these are unknown though. But the state of, I mean, it became 3 when it was at its end, which also might have been like a little timer. Let's see. I don't really have to float with it. Wait, I'm going to break on that. No, break. I'm going to, I think it was this one. So D2 to 5, add 1. Right, and let's see if we can catch every number. HL03. 0303. Why would it write now already? Oh, that's interesting. It's a pattern. 0303, and then it shifts to the right. And that's not the direction, is it? Yeah, it might have been. That's interesting. Is that the position it's calculating for the next iteration, perhaps? So we are at 0 at the end now, 03. Okay, that made it stop. I'm going to look at this again when it's not at going to the right. So let's reset. Level this. Let's give some ammo. And let's put another right. Okay, now it's all 3s, but let's look at this side when it's going to the left. That should be what, 5 then or something. So D2 to 5, add. Now 7 is left, right? I think, yeah, this is something to do with the flow. I mean, these are flow positions. Not sure why there's 3 variables here, why it needs 3 checks. Unless it's like checking 3 directions, not behind it, but like if there's an intersection. Wait, let me continue until it reaches the end here. Let's see what it does then. So we have, no, I need to enable the breakpoint and continue. Okay, we have 7s to the left, 5. Okay, so it sees the down here and it sees a left. That's, or what happens now? That's, I mean, and now it's 5, 5, 5, and now it becomes a 5. Okay. It is pathfinding, I think, in the water. And it's looking ahead, I think. Okay, so let's call that water pathfinding. I'm not sure about that though. 225 is here. And now we have 4 unknowns. Which is D2, 2, 1. Oops. Okay. Now, do we see anything here? Um, 574F. Okay, is Lolo floating on egg? Is egg being pushed in the water? Which is 1 if it is, right? And is Lolo floating on egg? Which one was that? Yeah, that's this one. Okay. So yeah, if he's floating on an egg and it's not in the water, being pushed like should be is in the water. Okay. Then we kill Lolo. That makes sense, right? If he's floating on the egg and is not in the water. So I'm gonna change that to is egg in water. Okay. So if Lolo is floating on the egg and the egg is in the water, then it's fine. But if it's not, so right, if it's floating on the, if he's not floating on an egg, we return. Else he is, and if the egg is not in the water, or if it no, yeah, if it's not zero, if it's zero, then we kill him. Right, because that means that the egg is not in the water. Okay. Now let's look at one function above that. So we stop here and we'll go look at what calls us here. Why are we stopping here? Okay, that doesn't matter. We can clear that. We should be pausing though. Oh, right, because we're not killing Lolo. It's this one, I think. Yeah. And now we continue and see where we end up. Okay, this is an interesting function because this calls our collisions and it also can kill Lolo. And it shows the die animation. Right, so these functions probably set the kill Lolo trigger, and then if it is actually 1, then we die. Okay. Otherwise, we do other stuff. We'll have some interesting values to check here. But yeah, let's find the start of this function. Ooh, we have a halt here. That's interesting. So it might start here, perhaps. This does not look like code though. So this might be the very first function. If this is the game loop, that might be the case, right? So let's see if we, well, yeah, this is definitely something. So let's see if we stop here. We do not. Current level, game mode is demo mode. We're still not breaking. Okay, this one does. Okay. So these ones don't. They might do in menus or something. Do we stop before that? Let's see how far we can go. Okay, that looks like it's the first of the function. Let's see. Let's first notice down 4277. So we know where we are. Okay, now let's look at if there's a function that calls this. No. I mean, it looks like the game loop though. Okay, Lolo, we do not. It's 0. It's not 0, so we're not going to kill him. Okay, we're loading something interesting. That's also something that can kill us. We call a whole bunch of functions. Okay. Yeah, this looks to be the game loop, I think. We load 1. We put 1 in D22A for some reason. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Well, this is memory though, so we're calling a function with that as with one as the parameter, but D22A. D22A is this one, right? That's being put in there. Okay. We call this one, cancel that out. A into key held. Okay, this is going to be which key are we holding? Or are we holding a key? Or the exact key we're holding? And then we're doing something based upon that, perhaps checking for the stop key. Okay. Call a whole bunch of functions again. Reload. Okay, that's also something we have to investigate. Call some other function, jump. And we're back at 4277. This looks to be the game loop. So let's put that in. 4277. Let's sort these a bit. 5, 6. 5E, C9 and F. Okay, but that's 6 though. 5 comes before that. Okay, these are, I have to sort these later. 4277 is game loop. Reload. Okay. D007. Is related to demo mode, I think. So yeah, reload is demo mode, which is 0. Reload D007 in HL. Okay, this is going to be an offset then. We AND the value of HL, getting the result in one of the flags. And we jump to 4289. Okay, so we're calling these in case this is 1. So let's see what that does. D007, right, this one here. Okay, let's see. D007. Okay, we restart. Immediately stopped. Wait, is this the trigger to start the game? No. Let's restart. Yes, it apparently is though. I thought I had a function for that. Start level is D25D. That's interesting because this one starts at 2 and it's not changing any mode or something. D25. Wait, what was it? D25D, that's farther down though. Yeah, that's one of these guys here. No, 25D, yeah, it's this one here. So why does this one also trigger the started? Oh, and it's D25D1? Yeah, it is. That's like game started, and this might be the trigger. That's interesting. So let's look at, well, does it work the same for a bonus level though? Yes, it does. And what happens? So it, wait, it put him in the other direction. This could have something to do with replaying the previous level though in the demo mode. Yeah, because it's turning him around for some reason. Let's see what happens when the demo level plays. So I'll have to wait a couple of seconds here. Yeah, if I wait, it's going to replay the last level. I will see if this... Oh no, I was editing this one. No, my mistake. I was editing this one, and 1 equals up, so that's why he went up. But this is automatically played, of course. Right, and this resets. Okay, that's interesting though. And this changes too. This is in the menu now, of course, that we're looking. Okay, this is also a key held, but in a different menu, because the key held here does not work. So this works only in games, and this is key held in a different... that's also weird. So yeah, if I start a level, this doesn't change though. Whereas if I manually add it here, it does start the level as well. So I don't know what that trigger exactly does. But let's add it, D008. That's going to be all at the top, I guess. Yeah, so unknown level start trigger equals D007. No, it was 7, right? 7. Okay. So let's go back to our game loop. Right, so that's the first thing we do is we check for this thing, and do we... Oh, right, so when it's 1, we do call these 2 functions, which might start the game then. And we jump to 40 AF, that's a weird location. But it might have something to do with autoplay though, with the demo mode. Not sure about that. D22A, let's see what's in that. 22A, that is 1. Reloading the accumulator in D22A. Its value changes though. Not sure. Okay, and then we start checking game stuff. So I guess we'll check out 442C and see what that one does. So let's look at 442C. And okay, no. 442C. This one here. Okay, first check is demo mode. Oh, and it also checks something with the unknown level start trigger. It checks whether a key is held. Yeah, this is going to be input mode, I think, where we act on depending on what's being held. Yeah, because this is we don't really need to look into this function. And the reason it checks demo mode is because, yeah, it returns immediately. So this is, I think this is an input processor. Great. So let's go back to the game loop. And let's look at the next one, 5DAB. Okay. Five DAB. Oh, this is bonus level stuff. Current bonus level is going to be 0. That's not going to change. We and it. Jump R. That's a relative jump if it's non-zero. So it is 5DA2. 5DA2, that's over here. We load A into C. Wait, let's do that. Wait, we didn't jump there. Okay, so fine. Oh, this might decrement the timer or something. Let's see. I mean, I do want to try this function in a bonus level though, so let's retry that. Okay, and now let's reset the state into the bonus level. Okay. So now we are in a bonus level, and that's 1 now. Now we're going to do the jump, I think, 5DA2. We're going to jump to here probably, loads A into C. Yes. What does this do? We're loading D25C. That's this one. And we return. So we're skipping this in a bonus level. This might be, well, no, this couldn't be God mode because we're checking collisions after this though. C into A. So something triggers D25C in a bonus level, I think. We load C into A, that's fine. And we jump to 5 dBF, which is here. So we skip this, and this continues onwards then, okay. All right, because we put the level back. All right. Okay. Okay, so we're doing 180A in HL. That's too high up, I think. That's going to be code, perhaps. Not data, not RAM. And we're going to call a couple of functions. Okay. I'm not sure what this is going to do. We have remove entity from map. Fine. Oh, remove entity from map. That's interesting in the bonus level, of course. So let's see again what this does in a non-bonus level. One moment. All right, let's go. So now we are here and we're broken again, right? Or not? What's happening? Oh yeah, we're broken, of course. So what happens now? So we don't make the jump. We load D25C. Right, and when we do the current level instead of the bonus level. Right, so it might just pick the level number from two different places though. So we have the current level. We're loading something in there. C is 0. B is 64. That's 100. Okay. We're calling 5DD1. Let's see what's in 5DD1. Loading E with 0. Compare it with B. Right, that doesn't make sense though, because we're just comparing 64 and 0. Increase C. Decrease C. What? 5DE7. 20 in A. 5DEA. Okay, call for D. That's very low. And we return. Don't know what that exactly does. But we can figure it out. So this is 100, this is 10. Oh, and we might be comparing that to the current level though. It is like a modulo function where we see if it's every 10th level, but it's every 5, right? You get a bonus level, so I'm not sure. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. And this result, now we do 1 in B, increase C, E as 0, compare with B. Okay, let's go back to the game loop because this is still confusing. Okay, let's wait here. And remove this one. Okay, where were we? Yeah, let's look at, so we were looking at 5DAB. Let's look at 55F8. Let's remove this one. 55F8. Again, demo mode check. Is demo mode? No, we do not return. If it's a bonus level, we do not return because it's not a bonus level. We load 7 into A and we call a function, sure. We AND it with 10, sure. Or with 16, I guess. And we return whether that's 0. Let's do that again. So we're going to skip demo mode and bonus mode. We're going to load 7 in the accumulator in A. And let's look what 5610 is. Oh wait, 5610 is here. That caused another one. That sucks though. So we're going to push some stuff on the stack. And again, call 0141. This looks like a built-in function though, like a system function. 0141. Let's see what that does. 0141. That's the trampoline. It looks like 1452. Oh, is this port communication? Perhaps with either keyboard or joystick or something. What is the INDO? In A. Yeah. We're writing a byte from port N is written into A. So we're reading stuff in here. This is going to be joystick or whatever. We don't need to mess with that. Yeah, this is because this was like a it might even be the stop button. Wait, so we can check that if we, so we're calling this, we're ANDing it with 10, sure, and we return if it's, so do we return? Yes, we do. I can simply then press, so put a breakpoint after this check. So in this case, well, do we, is this like conditional or not, right? Let's see. Right, if the 0 flag is set, the top stack entry is popped into PC. So this is a conditional return. Well, I mean, I don't have to press F10 even. I can just walk over here and change the flag and then continue, right? And Lolo should die then. Where is he? Oh, he's not even on screen yet. Right, and if I continue, yeah, he dies. So I think this is going to be the F10 check. So we're gonna wait here. So we're gonna kill him here. So we're gonna wait, right? And then I'm going to press stop, which is F8, I think it was. Yeah, and we do indeed. Yeah, this checks for F8, which can be even this number 7 here, though. That could be the case. I'm not sure about these calls, meaning that the F8 or the stop button doesn't work in demo mode and in bonus. Wait, does it not work in bonus levels? That's interesting. Oh, right. In bonus mode, we do not die. As in, it doesn't show the death animation. So if I now press F8, does it? Oh, it does nothing. I cannot stop. That's interesting. Wait, let me get the keyboard here. Where is it? Yeah, so if I press stop, this does not work at all. That's interesting. And if I do control stop, that doesn't work either. That's interesting. Okay, so this function simply checks whether F10 is pressed, or F8 if stop is pressed, actually. So let's go back here. Well, no, it's in the game loop that we are. We have to look. Game loop, and it was FF 55F8, right? So yeah. Okay, what's the closest function here? 55. Okay. That's that function. After the collision check, there might be more stuff to that can kill us. So 4551 is something we have to check. 4551 is a function we're checking here. Let's start over here in the first level. Okay. Is it a bonus level? If so, doesn't apply. If the game mode, okay, so depending on the game mode, let's see which one triggers this. Game mode is 0, meaning game A. We AND it and return if it's 0, which is not, which might be the case. Yeah, we do. So this is B mode related. Let's go into B mode. Yeah, I have to start over. What could kill us? Oh, it's the timer, perhaps. Probably, yeah. It's going to be the timer. If the timer runs out. So yeah, let's see if we do go further into the function now. So this return shouldn't return, which it doesn't. D25E, that's probably going to be timer related, I think. D25E, DE is this one. Okay. We AND it. If it's 0, we return. Okay, let's see what happens when we start a level now. I'm going to disable this and run. And let's see if that changes. It does not, though. Is that, wait, what could trigger that? Maybe if it's when the time runs out. Do we have the timer? Bonus level timer. Okay, it's not these timers. Exit or trigger timers, X cycle timers. No, we don't have the timer for the, we need that though. Because I need to put this on 5 seconds or something. Otherwise, that's going to take too long to try every time. Where is that? Okay, stupid fly. Something here maybe. No. Okay, those are the moving snakies. What is this? This looks to be, oh, bonus level timer. That's bonus level. That's just a level countdown timer used for bonus and for mode B. Right. For F, let's put this on 5. Okay, yeah, so bonus level timer is just level timer. Okay. Yeah, that's a level timer, so we do have that information. Okay. Good. Now let's look what we're looking at. 4551, I guess. Yes. 4551. Yeah, it checks D25E, which is this one. D25E checks this one. I mean, I might as well trigger it though. So let's see what happens if I do one. Oh, that's when the thing appears. Oh, that's interesting. Those are the prizes. So this is collision with those things. Yeah. Okay, it's this is type B treasure over exit thing. D25E. Type B treasure over exit, and this is 1 until I don't know if the crowns are part of it. It was, I think it's just 10 things. I don't know if these are part of it. I mean, I can check, of course, by just running it. Let's see. A different level would be handier, though. Perhaps this one. No, I need to do before. Yeah. And this is not in mode B. Crap. So I have to do it. Yeah, no, okay. I have to do level 1 because I have to start in mode B. I always forget that. So we're in mode B, and we put a treasure on the thing, which is this one. Let's see if that gives us points. And we're going to run over, so it might change though, because we're going to run over other grounds probably. Yeah, so it increments already. Let's see if it stops at 10 though. Which one was it? Was it this one? Yeah, I think so, right? So this is presumably the last one. Maybe it also increments. I mean, it might increment regardless, of course. Yeah. So I could pick it up. That's interesting. So if I say 0D, does it give me points though? Yes, it does. So perhaps it is until, what was it? OF? No, OD. Yeah, OE. Yeah, I think it's until OE then. If these give me points, I mean, might as well, right? So OX01 to OX OE. Okay. So this is our treasure, type B treasure over exit. And that's checking this collision, I think, simply. So 4551. What does this do? It just checks, is it a bonus level and returns it has to be game mode B, and then is treasure over exit. Yeah, is there a treasure over an exit? Otherwise, so we decrement A, load 0, add some stuff. Let's find the score to see if the score gets read here. It might be one of these values here though. And then again, type B treasure over exit, exit or opened, exit or Y, now seems good though. Opened, exit or dial dupe, sure. And we return here. So let's see if one of these values is the score. 383. Okay, time ran out. But the score should still be the same though. Wait, does it not decrease the score? Yeah, okay. 384. Where is that? So, I mean, did I not have the score? I thought I had the score. Okay, yes, I do. C808. Okay, so that means though that it's not referenced here. Unless that's only a representation, C808. Because this is score 2 now. C80B. C808 I said. Oh, this is different. So the score is a score for type B different then? It might be. So top, lower, middle, and wait, what? Did I make a mistake here? Lower, middle, and high. Okay, there's an S here. Okay, sure. That's because my keyboard is too fast and sometimes put an S. Yeah, here we are. So yeah, this is the type A score, and I think this is the type B score. So let's verify that by going simply here. No, let's save this state as type B level 1. And then let's go to the regular level 1. And my score is 0 now. Nope, I didn't want that. Let's get a score, and that adds it in, yes, in the first 3. So yeah, that's type A. Type A score, and then we have type B, which is A, B, C, and D. Okay, that's the next ones. Let's see if that's referenced now. We're not in the correct function anymore. It's 4551 we were in. No, it's not referenced. No, apparently not. Nothing to do with score. Okay, but it is type B related, so we can change the name of that function at least, because it is going to be related to checking collision with the treasure, I guess. Type B treasure collision check. 4551. Type B exit treasure collision check. 455B. Where are we? 4551. Okay. 44F0. This might kill us, I think. Load kill little trigger in A, and oh no, that's if we're dead, then we die. Like if we should die, do the die animation, then we die. But let's see what 44F0 is. Okay, let's go there. 44F0. Okay. What do we have? I'm gonna note it down. Okay. Let's see. We check whether it's a bonus level, and we do something depending on that. 44FC. Yeah, so we skip something. And then we also check the game mode. So this might be the timer check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be, because it's going to kill us. Yeah, level timer. Yeah, this is the check for the timer. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, level timer. Okay, let's loop through it quickly. Are we in type B? No, we're not. So let's be in type B. Okay. Are we in a bonus level? That's not going to be the case. Are we in game mode B? Yes. But yeah, this was non-zero. This is zero flag set, so that's good. We and A, sure. And return C. Wait, do we return if it's set and it isn't? So we continue. Okay, 1AB9. That's interesting because, well, no, that's too low, right? 1AB9. And 6A, 6.2, that's also a function, I think. That's a bit strange. Call a function. 180A level timer, okay. Which is 4502. Well, 45, I guess, is because we have to do the BCD conversion here too, I think. So what did we load? 45 in, that's hex, right? 45, that's 69. Okay, 69 being the next or I mean it's already updated but hasn't updated on screen yet. That's going to be compared to 0, I'm pretty sure. Load 0 in C, 100 in B. We call a function. Yeah, okay. Sure. I mean, this is quite irrelevant though. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here, but this is the timer level, the timer function, to check whether it's 0, I'm pretty sure. Where were we? At 44F0. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's this one. Now it would be handy if I could cancel that function out though, but seeing as I can't write into the ROM, that makes it a bit difficult to test that. I mean, I could try to do that just as a, I don't have a good hex editor here though, I have to write one. actually this is the trigger. This kills Lolo, so I can just check for this if the timer drops down to 0. So if it stops here, that does mean that this function indeed does what I think it does, which is check whether the timer is 0. So let's do that. Let's accelerate the time a bit. This is a time, right? 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we die and we break. Yes, we do. Okay, so yes, this is the check timer function and kill when 0. What was this function? 44F0. Yeah, it started here. So this one level timer reached 0 has level timer reached 0. Okay. And then, well, it's not really a has, it's like kill if timer reach 0. And then back to the game loop. Okay, so these are all the ways we can die. Is the stop key pressed? Is there a collision? I mean, it does check the treasure collision here too, but that's fine. Has the level timer reached 0? And then we see whether we have to kill Lolo. If so, we die. Otherwise, we go on. Oh, and then we do something else here, D211. So what's D211? D211. Okay, that's an unknown. Let's see what happens if something is in here. Because if it's not 0, we're jumping here to 5524. Let's see what that does. Okay. D211. Don't want to be in mode B though, but sure. Oh, we're being hit by oh, that's interesting though. So let's go to a different state, a bit more space in the level. Let's put ourselves in the middle here. Let's see if we put one here. That is activate Medusa thing. Dagger. Can't turn it off. That's cool. Yeah, because did we check? Yeah, we didn't check Medusa collisions with the Medusa daggers though. So yeah, let's look at that. Where were we? It was in game loop, right? I already forgot where we were. Right, D211. So D211 probably gets set when Medusa triggers. So let's verify that. D211. Let's get a level with Medusas in it. And see if D211 becomes 1. Yes, it does. This is kill Lolo triggered. This is okay. Sure. Let's break when the dagger is set. Break. Yeah. So this is Medusa has killed us. Now we have to look at this. 26 and 16. One of those might be either a tile or a bitmap or a sprites index. These are sprites, right? 44 and 48. So it's none of these. And let's see if it is a tile. I mean, I don't know, wouldn't know what tile it is though. 26. Yeah, no, that's an arrow. No, it's definitely not that. So 1A, 1A 10. Let's see if it's in a different direction, if it's different. 1A 10. So let's start over and do it in the top now. 1A 10, same thing. And it was a different position as well. Let's see. So let's start with D211, right? D211. Okay, D211. That's this one. And then we're going to call a function. So we're going to jump to 5524. Here. Wait, we're doing a check collisions here too, though. That's interesting. Why would we check collisions of all the other mobs? That's strange. Okay, but first thing we do is we're loading D213. I think this is just checking. Wait, no. So I think this one, the dagger has been thrown, is simply set at the start, and then it has to wait until the dagger reaches Lolo before he kills him. And they might do collision check in between that in case that happens. So whether you die from, I mean, it's going to be very quick though, but yeah. Yeah, if it comes from all the way from the other side of the board, an Alma or something might hit you first. So that's the reason why I think they check for collisions here as well. Yeah, because if the kill thing, if the collisions imply that Lolo has to be killed, then we die. Okay, it doesn't really matter. So I think this is just a handler for a Medusa dagger, I guess. Because I think we're gonna change the position of this dagger. Yeah. Here we are inputting back the position into the Y position. Yeah, and then we're checking positions here. And we return. Okay. I think we started here somewhere. 5524, yeah. So I think 5524 is just a handler for the Medusa dagger. 5524. It loads 213. Let's see what's in 213. D213. It adds that and calls, whether if it's 0, it calls 5556. It's interesting because it's referencing these three values here, or at least two of them, but I don't know what they mean. So let's see. I wasn't quick enough. So yeah, do D213 is at the top of that function, right? So where is it? Yeah, D213 is this one. Oh, is that if it's finished, perhaps? I have to be quicker, though. So it is one from the start. So yeah, the dagger has been thrown, has indeed been set before Lolo is dead. So that's fine. I don't know what this will do now. It doesn't affect anything, it looks like. I'm not quick enough and it doesn't really want to. Why does it lose focus when this stupid thing? Okay, we're not dead yet. No, it doesn't affect the death thing at all. So I don't know what those do. Let's map them as unknowns. And that would be 213. And it's 4 and 5. Okay. Good. Do we have the dagger information? Yeah, we have dagger X and Y direction, so that should be that should be referenced, right? Yeah, dagger Y and stuff. Yeah, that's referenced. Okay, go back to the game loop. Right, so now we're checking, we're handling the collision, okay? Because if it's been thrown, then we have to handle its collision, right? 4724 is the next one. Or I don't know what this is going to do because it doesn't look like it has any side effects. Or it should, I guess, but 4724. Okay. Let's see. Is it a bonus level? If yes, we'll do something for 7A7. That's way down. Lolopause Y. Okay, it's going to load the XY coordinates and the exit coordinates. And if it's okay, I think it's going to be the thing to trigger the exit. If we are over the exit, then we open the door, and that's it, I guess. Return if it's not matching, if it's not 0. Okay. Right. So this will always trigger and will always. Well, let's go to a normal level here. Okay. So let's do this one. So this is always going to trigger, but it's going to fail here, I think. I'm going to return here. Okay. So we don't jump because it's a bonus level. It gets Lolo's position in HL, which is 1818. Is that Lolo's position? Yeah, 1818 is XY. That's where I am at. And then the exit door is going to be here. That's going to be loaded in DE. 2826, and then we subtract and see the difference, right? So it looks at the 0 flag, so it's 0, meaning they don't match, I think. And then we oh no, it returns if it's 0. So right, and I think if I move over it, wait, does it move away from this function? Then that's interesting to see, though. Let's see. No, I first have to move on top of the exit. Let's see if that works. If that gives us any other thing here without opening the door first. Okay, let's reactivate that one. We're going. Wait, where are we? Type B exit treasure. Did we still have one here? Oh no, that's the wrong function though. 4724 is what we need. 4724. Yeah, so here and then this return, I think we are not going to return now. Let's see. Yes, we do not, because we are over the exit. Is there a type B treasure? There is not. Is the exit door opened? It's 0. No. Well, we return if it's 0. So we're probably not going to return. We do. Okay. So yeah, this just checks whether we are over the open door. Okay, so let's do that again with an open door. Where do we have to wait? Let's see where we have to break. So there's no treasure, so we jump. Is the door opened? So we do this return and we shouldn't. So I think we have to end up here. And this is going to put us maybe in a different mode, as in success or whatever is a different game mode here. So let's look at that. So this will not be triggered. Wait, this one we can deactivate. Yeah, and the other one is still active. Okay, now let's finish the level. Walk over the exit. Okay, so yes, now we load one in A and A in D20. Okay, D25B is, we have ended the level. D25B, 25B, that's E, it's B. That means we are in the, we have successfully completed the level. So let's add that one, D25B. Okay. Lolo over open exits. D25B, right? Yes. Okay, let's reload our symbol. Okay, so this is going to be turned to 1. Correct, that's now 1. And now we load the game mode. Oh, we're checking whether we're in type A or B, I think. So game mode is 0. Are we gonna jump? No, meaning if it's type B, we do make the jump. What's the difference between type B and type A when it comes to exit though? I don't think there's much difference. Okay, we're calling 6B29 now though. And then we're doing a whole lot of stuff. Let's go in there. 6B29. Oh, the lives are now checked. Interesting. And we're okay. So we do the lives in HL, which is 7. Wait. Oh no, that's the address of lives, I think. Wait, HL is C811. That's weird. Where is lives? Oh, that's the address of. Right, it's dollar. Okay, so it has the address of the lives because we're going to increment, I assume. We're going to load C80F. Wait, what is C80F? That's an unknown. C80F. That's this one. Okay. We see if that's F and we return. So we shouldn't return, I think. Oh, is that because we have a 1-up? This might be a 1-up thing. Right. And we load HL into A. Wait, no, we put the, wait, what do we do here? So the value of HL goes into A, which is 7. Yes, we load 7 in the accumulator. RRCA, I don't know what RRCA is. The contents of A are rotated right 1 bit position. The contents of bit 0 are copied to the carry flag. Okay, so it's a rotate right with carry. And we did that 4 times. Okay, sure. That's, yeah, we're carrying, or we're rotating 4 times, making the 7 the first thing, I guess. And then we're ending it with 0F, sure. Okay. And we're loading A and D, that's 0. And the value of HL, which is still our score, 7, and we're adding 8 to A4 times. That's crazy. Why would we do this? And then we'll load A into E. That's 70. What's the EX one? EX of 2 params here. Wait, let me DEHL, sure. Exchanges the 16-bit contents, okay, of DE and HL. So they're gonna flip these two. Okay, that's correct. And then we're gonna call a function, and we're gonna call increment lives. Okay. I don't know what the value of this was though. We'll have to check what that is. So we're calling something and we're incrementing our lives, which we then going to have to update on the screen though. It's not yet happened. Okay, jump. And we're exiting, I think. Type A, score high, okay. Now we're updating, okay, we're updating the score, I think. Simply doing that. And then the player count, sure, which is 1. Exchanging again. Okay, and we're going to return at this, so this is going to be it. Okay, sure. So, yeah, that was this function. We're going to have to check again for this function here, though. So what were we looking at? Yeah, we were looking at 4724. And then we're seeing whether we're over an open exit, and then we're probably going to do we're going to jump, yeah, otherwise we'll die. Okay, sure. So we're probably going to make that jump, yes. Okay, and this is going to be the jump routine when he succeeds. But we don't need to look at this yet. Okay, now this one, I'm interested in this one, C80F, to see what happens when we win. Well, let's open a state here. Okay, let's put 1 in this one and see what happens now when we finish the level. Okay, we've incremented our lives. This wasn't changed though. That's interesting too. I'm going to put a different value there. Okay, we still get an extra life. That's fine. Now what happens? Do I get an extra life if I put it on 0? That's the question now. So I'll leave it on 0. Oh, right. No. It changed my lives here because now it's 7 as it was, and it increments to, okay. Wait, so if I change this, it changes my lives to 0, and in which mode is that the case? That could be either bonus level or mode B. So let's look at this. Now this is 10. Wait, where were we? C18. Was it C18? No. Crap, I forgot the number. Was it this one? Yeah, C80F. So I lose my lives now as well though. That's interesting. I'm going to see who reads this. Because this or writes it, I guess. Yeah, the writing is going to be the better choice, I guess. It's C80F. So let's add this one. I'm not sure if that's going to be written just by playing the game here though. I did put it on 1. Yeah, nothing seems to trigger this. Perhaps when the time runs out. Oh, right. It might be the difference between finishing the bonus level with all mobs removed or not. Whether you get an extra level or an extra life or not. Yeah, no. So that's not the case. Yeah, no. It doesn't make a difference. For some reason, that doesn't affect that. I'm going to put it into read though to see where again it was called from and what was the last function we changed. 4724, which is a different position than here, unless it jumped here. 4724 jumps to 6B29. It might though. 4724. Okay, did this jump? I can't remember. Yeah, 6B29. So it's this one, right? 6B29 is where we are now, I think. 6B29. Yeah. So this is indeed where we'll read it. And it doesn't do the rest of this function if it's non-zero. So that's interesting. So it's now non-zero, and indeed we do not return. Okay, we do not return. So we're doing something if that's non-zero. Increase HL, C811. Okay, so it's reading this, which is the amount of lives. And we're increasing this. Wait, are we increasing the pointer or the value? Let's see. So it's on 10. Okay, no, it's increasing the pointer, so it's now pointing to this. Oh, that's interesting, because we don't know what this value does though. So there being 1 in this one changes our target from our lives to this one here. And it did indeed put it on 1. So is this now this that we can alter? Wait, no, we're broken. Okay, wait. Let's put this off. Yeah. So there's 2 sets of lives. That's very interesting. Right, so like let's make this different numbers, right? Let's make this 40 and 50. So the 50 is taken if this is 1, and if it's 0, it takes the 40. Why are there 2 life counters? That's very interesting. Unless, do we get different sets of lives for bonus levels? I'm not sure if that was the case, because if I'm going to my state in the bonus level, we have 10. Well, no, because it's the first one here. No, that's not the case. Oh, is this 2-player mode? I think it is. Well, no. No, because there's only one little Lolo here. Why does that happen? I mean, I can go check. I've never done 2-player mode, and I don't know how to play with 2 people. Because, like, what are you gonna control, right? Oh no, crap! I shouldn't have done that. I have to click right here, and now we're in 2-player. Type A, and let's see if something happens here. I mean, it shouldn't, right? Because we have to alternate between both. Oh, right. No, I think 2-player mode means that the one player plays a level, and then the other one can play a level. Right. And then it might swap between the 2. Right. So let's play the first level. Yeah, and 1-up is blinking, meaning player 1 is now playing. Yeah. So if we finish this level and it starts blinking 2-up, and yep, you already can see that both have 5 lives. Yes, This is simply two-player mode. So we're probably going to replay level 1 as player 2. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. So let's finish this level. Also, no, that's something else. Okay, yeah, no, it is. This is, wait, what is this heart rate? No, oh, that's a score. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that should be player 1 score, and I'm assuming this will be player 2 score, right? So let's finish this level, and now let's see what happens. Oh, does it let player 1 play until it dies, perhaps? So let's die. And, oh no, it's player 2 now. So they alternate levels. Oh, yeah, and we have, we have a 1 now in this position, meaning player 2 is playing. So this is the player selection simply. And then it will affect this amount of lives, because player 1 got an extra life. This is player 2 we're playing now, we have 5 lives. And I'm going to pick up this heart framer, and the score is going to end up in these 3, I'm assuming. Okay, makes sense. Yes, it does. Score 1, yes. Okay, so also player count, that's incorrect, because that's still 1. This is a bool for is player 2 playing C80F. So yeah, player count is incorrect. No, I mean this is active player equals C81, I think it was. Was it? No, F, all right, C80F. And then 0 equals player 1 and 1 equals player 2. Then we have C811 is, that should be up here. C811, there's a bit of space here. C80F11, that is player 1 lives. And then player 2 lives is 12. And then we have the score. Oh, that is, so C8, which is this one, 1 up. So that's player 1 score. Okay, that's these ones. Is C8, 13, 14, 15. This should be player 1 score, and then we have the same thing for player 2. That's 16, 17, and 18. And then we're back here with is demo mode. Okay, so let's reload this. Okay. So we have 1 missing here that we don't know. Player count is incorrect though, because, or this is just, it's 2-player mode. Let's see if this changed to 0 when we're doing 1-player mode. So yeah, active player, and then our lives and the scores. Okay, let's reset and go to single-player mode and see if that changes this one to 0. And I think it will. So yeah, it's simply, so it's not, well, yeah, I did say that. So this should be, I explained it in the comment here, but this should be single or dual player mode. Right, that's a better name for it. Okay. Now let's look where we were in the code here. 4724. And we were jumping, right? So we were jumping to something high. B6A9, I think it was. Was it this one that we were looking at, or no? Oh crap, I forgot. Yeah, I think it was B6A9. B6A9. No, it was not. Hmm. 4724. Which is, so we're checking, are we in a bonus level? We're checking whether we're over the exit door. If not, we return. Is there treasure over the exit? Fine. If it's open, we increment our lives. Again, is there treasure over the door? That's fine. Okay, let's go back to our game loop and see what we can see there. Okay, so the game loop, we check our collisions, see if we have to die. Then we check whether a dagger has been thrown, we handle it. And then we check, are we over an open exit? Okay. And if not, we die here. For what reason do we die here? So let's see what happens here, right? So let's go into a game. Okay. We do end up here though. So is Lolo over an open exit? Which is not the case. We would have jumped to 4681. 4681 would probably be the success routine, like the jumpy thing. 4681 starts here. Yeah. So we're putting sprites. This is going to be the success jump thing. Oh, and it's here that we check single or double mode. Yeah, okay. Active player. Okay, so this is a function that handles the level clear. Okay, let's go back. Wait, 4681 was here, right? Yeah, that's this one. So we have to go back to the game loop. Yeah, 4681. Wait, did we... Oh yeah, so 4681. Okay, we don't have any function near that. Where is it here? 4645. Yeah, okay. So this would be handle successful exit. 4681. Okay. Okay. We're here, so we don't have a successful exit. We are loading D262. That's interesting because that's an unknown. D262. That's this one. Oh, and that's we die if we encounter this. That's interesting. Let's look at this. So we're not gonna die now, presumably. Correct. So let's trigger that. D262, or we are looking at D262, just to remember. So let's see if we die if we put a number in that one. D262. Yes, we do die. What triggers that is the question. So how else can we die though? I'm running out of ways to die. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think I know what it is. I think it's going to be a the respawn. When a mob respawns and we are in the same position, I think that will make us die in this way. So D262, it's this one we're looking at. Let's first see if this turns into 1 if it's respawning. So I'll have to wait a couple seconds. No, it doesn't, but now I'm going to step over it and see if that puts this one on 1. If we're intersecting with a respawning mob. No. Okay, it's this one apparently that triggers that, so we're close, but it's a different one. and that's D261. Okay, so it's a different way of dying. Now, did this one trigger when the respawn was happening or not? I can't remember, so I'll have to check. Okay, something happened here too. Right. Oh no, that's just when I'm shooting a bullet. So it's this one, right? Yeah, this one doesn't trigger yet. It's just when we're over it that it actually turns into 1. So we can put that in our sim file too. Well, it's not intersecting. It's being killed from intersection with a respawning enemy, which is different, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna add it anyway as a presumption. D26. Do we have any? No. Oh, D2. Something closer to D2. Okay, D261. Okay, here. So this is Lolo dies from respawned mob. D261. This is presumed. We'll probably find that in the code somewhere. Okay, that's this one, but this one kills us too though. So what happens here? How can we die from that one? I'm not sure what remains though. How can we die? Like we have pretty much everything, right? Wait, is it a coal fireball? That might be the case though. I don't think these are handled yet. So let's do this one. Let's see if this one does that. Oh no. And we were wrong. So this is wrong too, right? Because this triggers for fireballs as well. Wait, so does it trigger for everything or? So let's look at a skull. Yeah, this one. Let's see if this one triggers too from this skull. Yes, okay. So yeah, no, that's not good. That's definitely, I don't know how we didn't see that one or didn't encounter that in all the functions here, because we have, like, if we look at the collision function, check collisions, like this checks everything here. Why would that variable not come here, right? Unless it's in the collides with Lolo function. Yeah, no, do D26. Wait, so let's see where that's written. Simple check. So D261 is collides with enemy. And or respawn even, and also for respawn intersection. So now we're gonna trigger on that variable though, on that memory address. Okay, so it has a name, right? Yes, Lolo collides with mob. Now let's put that in a watch point. And we're going to add this one. And we will write, and then we will collide with an enemy. I hope it doesn't remove it. I think it removes my watch points every time I load a state, which is infuriating, but sure. So let's take this one. Yes, of course it removes my thing here. So I have to add it again. Okay, so let's see what triggers that. Okay, we have encountered this function perhaps. Or maybe not, because yeah, no, I don't recognize this function. So we're checking whether we collide with the mob here multiple times. That's interesting. Let's see where that function ends up. Oh, that's weird. That is very weird. Unless this function or this address means more like start changing frames here, because we're talking about sprites here. Because if we go up one, we can't even. Okay, that's also weird. Why are we writing? Are we writing HLD261? Yes. So we're loading 0 in it and we're increasing it by 1. Why do we do that though? D261 is still this one. We're exchanging. Oh no, we're going to. Oh, now we're going to 262. Okay, which is the one we were originally looking at. Oh, we're comparing the two. No, we're ending with 71 for some reason. 70. That's strange. And now we're checking snakies. Okay, this is interesting though. Yeah, we're being triggered in like a sprite routine. That's weird. So we have we do have one now. We're not dead yet. We're checking whether we're in single or dual player mode. That's also weird. So let's do that. Wait. So that's not the case. And we should return now, right? Yes. That is strange. So we're loading 89. 89, I think, is going to be a sprite. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a sprite. So that's going to be the death sprite, I guess. So let's first see what 89 is. 98, sorry, 98. That's 152. Let's look at the sprites. 152 should be, no, that's regular Lolo though. I would have assumed it was like the death Lolo, but maybe not yet. It might be too early. Okay, so, oops. Like we do a regular, this might be the sprite update function. Okay. D8, that's also quite, oh no, it's a jump, okay. .98, that's where we were. 5C is being XORed. Okay, that's now C4. C4 is now going to be put in A, wait, which is the C4, which is 196. That's the death one. Okay, sure, makes sense. So yeah, it's strange unless that just starts painting the death animation. That could be the trigger, perhaps. So let's continue. And let me put one in there now without watching. So if I put 1 in this, it doesn't do anything. Okay. That does. And it does actually kill me though. Like, does it remove one of my lives? It does. Okay. I guess that's something to figure out next time. It's a bit weird though. But yeah, let's next time let's look at this one. What triggers this death? Because that would be interesting to find out. Okay, thanks for watching.